a Friday video. Before I get started, I just want to say that there is a Black Friday deal on the Featherbold website. It's featherboldindustries.com. Web address is down there. There is a Black Friday extending all the way over Black Friday weekend sale. So if you want any merchandise like this, and this is the new mongrel tee. It's the mongrel skull, complete with its little Frankenstein bolts at the side. If you want to grab yourself one of those or any of the other merchandise to show your support for the channel, then head to the link below and use the promo code Black Friday 2020 to get your 20% discount off entire site-wide merchandise. Back to the video. It is a Maico video. I've got the Maico in the background there. It's been a long video in the making because I did it all those months ago, and it's only now that I'm getting a chance to actually unwrap it and see what job the powder coaters have done. So as you can see, the Maico is a slow restoration build, just something that I'm doing at the side because this bike is purely a restoration project. I'm just getting it back to pretty much back as clean as possible. I don't want it to be factory clean, I just want it to be super clean in that way. Still usable, I'm still going to ride it after that, but like I said, it's not one of the important jobs around here. So today's video is the frame, how it looks from the powder coaters, and restoring it.
So I guess I'm going to start off with these forks. First thing I need to do is to take them apart pretty much. They don't work because, as you can see, I can pump them with my hand, which is never a good sign, and that's my left arm. And of course they're going to be powder coated as well. This is just a spray paint, and as you can see, this is where spray paint never works well, it's because it just scratches right off. So I need to send those parts off to powder coating. So let's strip it. After these are back from powder coaters, then I can start rebuilding them, make them airtight or whatever is wrong with them. Hopefully the springs are fine. I can't imagine they wouldn't be, but let's have a look. Dismantle them, probably need new seals, but it's a good place to start. It's a bit messy around here at the moment because I am trying to get two projects off to the powder coaters, so I've got an overlap of things, and what I'm doing is doing certain things like grinding the frame down when I can make noise, and these bits late at night when I can't make noise. So that's why there's kind of two things going on, and what I'm going to do is put all things that need powder coating red. I need to take the seals out of that actually. Everything that needs powder coating red goes into that box. Everything that needs powder coating black goes in that box down there, and so on. You get the idea. First thing I need to do is make some room. I'm going to put the Maico on that surface up there. It is down here at the moment. All the boxes of parts are down here. I've got a light that's in the way, this massive umbrella light. I wish I could have more space. Might be coming soon. Not any time in the immediate future at least. Sort out the bench, get the frame on there, can work on there. Brilliant. Here it is up here. These aren't working, that's the only thing, these lights. Look at this red. So this is the original red that the Maico was. I have not seen this yet, but let's unravel it. Ever so slowly, so you can just see what it looks like. I'm hoping there's not going to be any issues with it, because it's been sat here for 2 months and it's a bit too late to take it back to the powder coaters if there is an issue. And here it is. My God, look at this frame. It's beautiful. It does need new tapered bearings going in, of course, but look at this frame. It is beautiful. The colour, I know it's the same colour as it was before, but just seeing it powder coated and seeing it really smooth like this just makes it look so much better. And I know now that it's not gonna scuff, it's not gonna pit. I mean, look, there's no more scuff marks inside where my boots are scuffing it. Just like new. Perfect. One thing I do want to do is just put this tank back on just so that it's out of the way and not in any harm. And so next on our list is this, the swing arm. Brilliant red swing arm. Steel swing arm, weighs an absolute ton. So let's put this here. Let's lean that on there. I haven't cleaned up the pin at the moment, and also these little crevices in there need to be cleaned up because with powder coating they'll be way too tight, so I just need to clean it back out. Should have really had a bung in there when they powder coated it, but I mean, it's not the end of the world, just clean it out, and that's that. I have slapped the tank back on this just for the time being, to see what it looks like. The tank does need a lot of cleaning, obviously, because it's dusty, it's greasy. It would be nice to restore this back to its original condition. Failing that, keep it as it is, because it is a bit of history at the moment. I've never seen one of these tank covers before. Of course it is the standard red plastic tank underneath that you expect with Maico, but I've just never seen a leather cover before, a red one. And with a bit of red leather polish, I think that could come out pretty good, pretty decent. Next, we have these, which fit on the rear axle and kind of adjust the back. With that little screw there, you've all seen them before on bikes. This is what they do, so they sit on the back here and just go ever so neatly on this little back end. Then we have this. I think this might just be the rear drum brake puller lever kind of thing. And there's this. So I can't be too angry with the powder coaters because they have done what they should have done. They've stopped the powder coating just short of where the thread starts. And so the thread at the end is just bare steel. It will rust, but what I might do is just go over it with some red paint. I do have the same red of this, but in a cellulose paint. I might just paint over it, and then that way the thread is still kind of usable. So I'll put that there. Next is this. This, obviously, for the front fork. Let's put that there. That was one that I'd already opened, and this is the second one that I need to open now. And the second one. What a difference that makes. Bit of powder coating. And again, these aren't perfect because they're old. Over the years, you've got, there has been an actual bike that's been in races and things, and over the years, you've got dents, you've got scuffs. All the scuffs are still there, it's just kind of painted over, and I think I quite like that in a way. Those are those two. Obviously, I've got the seat here. Let's put the seat on, just to kind of put it to one side. This bar, this is the bar that holds the rear brake drum in place. Aha! Simple, clean, nice. All the imperfections, you can see years of rust actually on this, where it's kind of been rusted and then been sandblasted down. I think it might even have a little bend in it. Yes, it does, but I kind of want it to keep that because it's history. The bike will never be brand new, and I don't want it to be brand new either. These two little bits, no prize for guessing what that is. A matte black or a satin black Kickstarter, and then the little arm that sits on it. This as well, you can see that weld in there. I wanted to keep that weld, so I think this snapped for my dad years ago and he stick welded it back together. I just want to keep that weld there. Again, a bit of history in that. One foot peg. I've seen people changing these over to Maico only CNC foot pegs. In reality, I'm gonna stick to the original foot peg on this. I like it. Put that there. Here's the other one. The other one there. And then the last part, no prize for guessing what that is. It's the brake, the foot brake. I don't know, I'll see how it goes. I might swap that out because too much thread and a bit of aluminium would be nice, but it's powder coated now. But let's put it there with the potential of putting it on. So that is it, that is my haul. That is my powder coating haul. Front forks, foot pegs, Kickstarter, the frame obviously, rear brake pedal, cable stick thing for the rear drum brake, and this part here which keeps the drum brake stable and in place. That's it. Oh, actually that's the wrong way around. There you go, perfect. Do you know, I'm happy with how new that looks. The only other thing I've got to do now is vapor blast the engine. And then I can put the engine in place, start rebuilding. Obviously we've got the rear shock that needs to be rebuilt, the forks that needs to be chromed, a lot. But this is a labour of love. So that is it from me. If you like what you see, then subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and don't forget about your 20% discount across the entire For The Bold website for any merchandise that you may want to help support the channel. Next week's video, do you know what? I don't know what it will be. There's so much going on at the moment. We've got the mongrel build, we've got the Ducati, which has had its clear coat and sanded down and everything ready to be made into a split mold. There's a lot going on. And then obviously we've got all the 3D parts, all the CNCing parts of the Ducati and everything, wheels. It's exciting. And there might even be a Warrior video in the next couple of weeks, just to kind of bring it all up to date on where that's up to. So, till next week's video, everyone just stay safe, stay warm, and be good.